Do you know that women don't like complicated talk? They don't want you stuttering, overthinking, or trying too hard to impress them. They want easy, natural conversations. But most men screw this up. They either get too nervous or act too cocky. They either say too little or way too much. And the worst part? They don't even realize they're messing up. Women aren't these impossible to figure out creatures. They're human. They just want a man who knows how to hold a conversation without making it weird, boring, or forced. And we're going to learn just that. Number 7. Stop trying too hard. Nothing is more pathetic than a man who tries too hard to impress. The moment a woman senses that you're bending over backward to impress her, she loses interest. Most men think the harder they try, the better their chances. And guess what? Women see right through it. They can sense desperation a mile away, and nothing kills attraction faster. You don't need to impress her. You don't need to win the conversation. You don't need to overanalyze her every expression to see if she likes you. That's weak energy. Instead, just talk like a normal human being. If you're interested, show it. If you're not, don't force it. The moment you stop trying so hard, you instantly become more attractive. Women want a man who is comfortable in his own skin. They want someone who speaks with ease, without sounding like he's performing for an audience. You don't need to have the perfect pickup lines or the smoothest jokes. Just relax and talk like you would to a friend. When you stop chasing validation, you become the kind of man women actually respect and want to be around. Number 6. Make your presence the reward, not her. Most guys walk into a conversation already putting the woman on a pedestal. They act like she's doing them a favor just by talking to them. That's weak. You're not some court jester trying to entertain a queen. Your presence should be the reward, not hers. She should be the one feeling lucky that she has your attention, not the other way around. This doesn't mean being rude or arrogant. It means valuing yourself. Women don't respect men who grovel for their attention. They respect men who own their worth. When you talk to a woman, don't act like she's the queen and you're the desperate subject. Act like your presence is a privilege. When you carry yourself like that, she will feel it. Talk to her like she's a person, not some goddess you need to please. If you walk into a conversation already assuming she's better than you, you've lost. You're not auditioning for a role in her life. You are the prize. Carry yourself like a man who has options, and she'll want to be one of them. Own that mindset, and watch how the conversation dynamic changes in your favor. Number 5. Drop the interview mode. Nothing kills attraction faster than predictable, boring small talk. Most guys approach conversations with women like they're reading from a checklist. Where are you from? What do you do? What are your hobbies? This isn't a corporate meeting. It's a conversation. Interviews are predictable, robotic, and boring. If she's heard it 100 times before, she'll tune out before you even get started. Women don't want a scripted conversation. They want an experience. Ditch the interview mode. Instead of asking generic questions, make bold statements. Instead of, what do you do? Say, you have that CEO energy. I bet you run things. This makes her laugh, gets her curious, and creates a natural flow. That's the kind of talk that sparks curiosity. It shows you have personality. Great conversations aren't about information. They're about emotion. If she's laughing, if she's intrigued, if she's reacting, you're winning. Stop treating the interaction like a job interview where you're just trying to get the right answers. Lead with confidence, throw in some unpredictability, and let her feel the excitement of talking to you. That's what keeps her engaged. If you are enjoying watching the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Number 4, control the conversation. Like a leader, a real man doesn't wait for a woman to lead a conversation. He takes charge. He doesn't sit back and wait for her to dictate the flow. He takes charge. He steers the interaction with confidence. He sets the tone. And women love that. Most guys are too passive in conversations. They wait for the woman to do all the work. They let awkward silences drag on. They hesitate, unsure of what to say next. That's weak. A real man takes control. He isn't afraid to change the subject if the conversation is going nowhere. He isn't afraid to challenge her or make a bold statement. He isn't afraid to inject energy into the interaction. Leading the conversation doesn't mean dominating every second of it. It means keeping things engaging, moving, and effortless. Women want to feel like they're being swept up in the moment. They don't want to do the heavy lifting. If you can guide the conversation naturally, with confidence, you become the kind of man they crave to talk to. Number 3, tease her like you would a friend. Most guys walk on eggshells around women, terrified of saying the wrong thing. That's weak. Women don't want a guy who treats them like delicate flowers. They want a man who isn't afraid to playfully challenge them. That's where teasing comes in. Teasing shows confidence. It tells her you're not intimidated by her, that you're comfortable enough to mess with her a little. But teasing isn't about being mean. It's about playful energy. You're not attacking her. You're sparring with her. You're making her work for your approval instead of the other way around. The key is to keep it light, keep it fun, and make her laugh. Teasing builds tension, and tension is what creates attraction. When you tease a woman, she sees you as someone who isn't trying too hard. It makes her feel like you're already comfortable around her. And that confidence is magnetic. And women love it when a man knows how to tease them in just the right way. Number 2, listen like you actually give a damn. Most men suck at listening. They either nod absent-mindedly while thinking about what to say next, or they fake interest just to get in her good graces. Women notice this and they hate it. If you're going to talk to a woman, actually listen to her, not just to respond, but to understand. Pay attention to the details. Notice the way she lights up when she talks about something she loves. Pick up on the subtle cues in her words and body language. Women love a man who makes them feel heard, not just tolerated. Good listening isn't just about silence, it's about engagement. Ask follow-up questions. Challenge her on certain points. Show genuine curiosity. If she tells you about a recent trip, don't just say something superficial. Dig deeper. Show her you actually care about what she's saying. And when a woman feels like she's being heard, she opens up. And that's where real connection happens. Number 1, challenge her, not worship her. The worst thing you can do in a conversation is agree with everything she says just to stay on her good side. That's wrong. Women don't respect men who put them on pedestals. They respect men who challenge them. If she says something dumb, call her out. If she tries to test you, push back. Women want a man who isn't afraid to disagree and who makes them work a little for his approval. That's what creates attraction. The truth is, women don't want to be worshipped. They want a man who excites them, who keeps them on their toes, who makes them feel like they're with someone worth their time. Stop being the guy who worships her. Be the guy who keeps her on her toes. That's the man she won't be able to resist. So now you know how to talk to women effortlessly, without overthinking or trying too hard to impress. But what if you're more attractive than you even realize? Most men underestimate their appeal, missing the signs that women already find them intriguing. Confidence isn't just about how you act. It's about recognizing your own value. Want to know if you've been overlooking your own charm? Watch our video, 6 Signs You Are More Attractive Than You Think, and discover what sets you apart. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Until next time, signing off from Far From Nice.